Hey everyone, my name is Shawn Lamothe, and this is part 2 of my project, adding intelligent code and documentation linking to a review board. In my last demo, I showed you the initial mockup of the code information info box that pops up when you hover over elements in the diff viewer. Today I'll be showing you the first code inspector backend, the Pygments Lexer code inspector backend. The code inspector backends run whenever the diff is rendered and try and parse out as much information as possible from the files. The Pygments Lexer code inspector backend uses Pygments, a syntax highlighting library, the same one used by the diff viewer to highlight the code, to try and parse information from the files. If I open up the diff viewer, you can see all the information that the backend is parsing. You'll be able to see that it can parse the line number, the name, the definition, and the documentation for all functions and classes. Currently in this review, we have a Java and a Python file, and I'll be showing you examples from both. You just gotta wait a minute for it to run. Here we go. So we'll start with a Java example. So we can see on line 42 we have the constructor modern router navigator, and we have the doc string right here. And if we look at the diff viewer, we can see that this is for this constructor right here. And if we look at a Python example, we can see the class code inspector backend, the definition for the class, and here's a doc string for the class. And in the diff viewer, when you would highlight it, it would look something like this. So the next steps for the project is to implement the first code reference backend, the inspector data code reference backend. This will allow for the info box to retrieve the information parsed by the code inspectors. Currently, the information you see in the info box right now is still dummy data, but with the code reference backend, we'll be able to dynamically retrieve the data that we're parsing with the Pygments Lexer code inspector. That's everything I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and until next time.